Good morning. This is Math 6-5, Lesson 117. We're using percent to name part of a group. Now, if you remember what percent means, it means per 100 or out of 100. Now, not all groups are made up of 100, so you need to do something in order to find the percent. So let's look at example 1. It says, if 8 of the 20 students are boys, what percent of the students are boys? So we know there's a total of 20 students, and 8 out of 20 are the number of boys. So we need to somehow get 100 in the bottom of our fraction. So if you look at the 20, what do we need to multiply 20 by to get 100? That would be 5. 20 times 5 is 100. Now remember, we need to keep our fraction the same, so what we do to the bottom of our fraction, we also have to do the top of our fraction. So 8 times 5 is 40. So that means even though there's 20 students total, we can figure out the percent by changing the bottom to 100. So 8 out of 20 becomes 40 out of 100. It's the opposite of reducing fractions. So we can say that's 40 out of 100. 40 per 100 is 40%. Okay, now we're going to go over to the candy factory, example 2, and it says there were 400 pieces of candy in all. 60 of them were chocolate. What percent of the candies are chocolate? So we know that there's a total of 400, and that we have 60 out of 400 are chocolate. We had to figure out what that is out of 100 to find the percent. So if you look at 400, how do we make it 100? Well, 400 divided by 4 is 100. Now, in order to keep the fraction the same, or equal, this one we are reducing. So what we do to the bottom, we do to the top. 60 divided by 4. Now 60 divided by 4, you can write it out if you're not sure, but it is 15. 2/30 you think of it that way if you want. So 15 out of 100 is 15%. 15% of the candies are chocolate. If you have any questions, I will be on Discord.